Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Rifleman Adventures. Today we are going to one of our favorite local fishing holes just about 10 minutes away from our house. We haven't fished it since last fall because of it being winter, and you do have to cross part of the river to get there, but it's somewhat warm today and we're just gonna go for it. I brought some means to cross the river. I got on my muck boots, so if it's deeper than that we might have some issues, but we're gonna go see what we can find. So we're just walking in right now. We got a couple hours to kill, and let's see what we can pull out of our favorite fishing hole. All right, you guys, we just made it down to the water, and lucky for us, the water is insanely low. Like, it is just a puddle. Let me show you guys here. Normally this is one big pool with two islands you have to walk across some channels to get to, but we're not gonna have a problem crossing the river today. So now I'm really excited. But from the very top we can actually look down in through a fence and see what we're dealing with for the fish. So we're gonna go take a look right now and see what kind of fish we can see in here. Look how low this is.
Why are there no fish?
I don't even know if there's any fish at all in here.
Maybe there's fish on the other side.
I don't know how well you guys can see this with the GoPro, but we can see straight down to the bottom. It looks like it's, for the most part, about maybe a foot deep. There's a couple holes right up here that are maybe about 2 or 3 feet deep, but the far channel looks like it's the deepest, which is the one we usually like to fish anyways. So we're gonna get wading across and see what we can find. Oh yeah, there is like a tackle box down there. Okay, one sec. Let's see if I can see any fish real quick. I don't know. So there's a lot of water up here.
But the water's not leaking too good.
Yeah, they're sending it all down the canal. So the fishing is either going to be really good or really bad, but we're going to get down here and we're going to start fishing. I think we're going to catch some fish. Yep, we're going to go see. It looks like someone left an old tackle box. I think it's been at the bottom of this pond for a little bit, but it's dried up enough we can actually see it now. So let's go try and get across here. Let me grab the fishing poles. So normally it's about 2 feet deep, where we have to cross twice to get over to the main island where we can fish from and fish the deepest channel. But right now I'm walking in about 2 inches of water with Luca. It's I don't know, careful, it gets a little deep right there. Come over this way. I don't want you, careful with your boots, I don't want you to get wet. Go nice and slow. There you go. All right. Okay, we made it to our main island that we like to fish. So we're gonna come put the stuff down and get rigged up and start doing some fishing. So on this rod that I'm gonna be fishing with, I am gonna do a worm on the bottom. Which I probably have a little too much weight on here, but I'm going to stick with that for just now and see what happens. So one rod I'm doing fish on the bottom with a sinker. Second rod that I'm going to be fishing with is, I'm going to put a float on it. I'm going to go about 2 feet down and see what happens. Woo. I already see fish swimming away. That's a good sign. Guys, we were exploring and I looked back and my bobber was gone. So Luca just hooked into a fish and let's see what we caught. What did we catch, dude? We caught a pretty decent little rainbow trout in about the first 2 minutes of it being out there. That's not a bad way to start today. Okay, we're gonna throw this guy back and see what else we can't catch. I have a feeling most of the fish in here are just gonna be stacked up in this hole and very hungry because I don't think they're getting a lot of food or oxygen right now. So we're gonna throw it back out and see what happens. Okay, on Luca, I have a little ice fishing fly, about 12 inches under a bobber. We've done pretty good with an ice fly down here, so we're gonna give that a shot and see if he can't catch one too. Well, this is pretty awesome, you guys. I really did not want to come down. The wind has been so cold that I didn't really want to come out here. I thought Luca was going to get really cold and I just didn't know how the fishing was going to be, but turns out it is just perfect weather. There's no wind down here. It's nice and blocked, and we caught a fish already, so can't complain. But I'm gonna leave these rods soaking and we're just gonna kind of explore. We're gonna go over, look at that tackle box someone left, and hopefully a rod does not get pulled in the water. But I'm gonna take you along. Let's go see what we can find. If I do see my bobbers bouncing, then I'll have to be running back real fast, but we're gonna go see what we can find. Can't find a stick? That's okay. Okay, should we go explore? Okay.
Maybe another one. Maybe there's another one here. Made of.
Nice and slow, nice and slow.
Oh, that looks raccoon. Raccoon.
What do you see? Yeah. I think that might be a little mink track, not a raccoon track.
Oh. What's those called then?
A mink is kind of like a ferret. This is just all new territory for us. We don't ever get to see it this low. Let's see what someone left behind here.
And that apple ball. Are you watching us, Simple?
I'm watching. I can see it. Let's see what we got here.
No. It's not a session box.
No. Looks like... I don't know what this is. It's a pelican box. Wait, one sec. Let me show the camera. It's a pelican box, which these are nice and expensive cases, but it is full of electronic stuff. It's got some... no idea what this stuff is. And who knows what was sitting on top that all this was powering. But...
I know it's an apple box.
it's probably been down here for a while. Let's... yeah, all right, let's go look over here. This area over here, we used to see some really big brown trout that like to hang out in this area. So we're just gonna go look through all this and... oh, my bobber. My bobber is taking off. Oh no. Oh, my bobber is just going nuts. Holy crap. All right, let's see if we can get over there. It is completely underwater right now, so I think there's a fish on there. So let's go see if we can. Let's see. Yep, it's still underwater. Let's go see if we can find it and catch a fish. Okay, let me. Okay, you good? Okay. Oh, my bobber is still bouncing. It's still going crazy. Okay, wait. Don't jump down here on the ground first. Okay. Okay, wait. Careful. What'd you find? Crawdads? Okay. Be so careful. Come this way. Okay, come on. My bobber is still underwater. All right, go grab Dad's fishing pole. Yeah, start reeling. Set the hook. Oh, other way. Flip it this way. There you go. All right, start reeling. Oh, it got off. That fish was on there for at least 2 minutes, bouncing up and down, and it still got off. But we are all tangled up here. Let's see if I can fix this. Oh, sorry guys, my filming skills have not been great, but I'm gonna grab the other fishing pole and we're gonna move up here because we're getting quite a bit of action up here. So you guys, I think I've done a couple videos about this spot, but this is one of my favorite fishing spots that's close to home. It's technically the Ogden River, Ogden/Weber River. I think they connect up a little bit, but because it's down low past Ogden, the water has a chance to really warm up, and so we've caught carp out of here, catfish, bluegill, bass, brown trout, rainbow trout. I think I've seen perch swimming around with the bluegills. I mean, you name it. Who knows what else lives down here, because the water does get a chance to warm up. And this river is fed by Pineview, a reservoir up higher that's a warm water fishery. So during spring runoff, those fish get swept down and they end up in these pools like this. So the reason I like it so much is you never know what you're going to catch out of here, and that's what makes it so exciting about catching a fish here. Just missed another bite, something little. All right, guys, the bite has really died down. We got those. I've got 3 bites. We hooked one, and it's a little chilly, so we're just gonna make a little tiny fire right here, keep Luca and I entertained while we're waiting for the next bite. So we're gonna do that real quick, and hopefully we can catch a few more before we have to go. So the bite really died down. Ooh. So I switched on to a tube jig tipped with a night crawler and caught a nice little brown trout. Nothing crazy big, but we do have a fire going over here. Let me show you guys. And Luca wants to cook a fish up and eat it, so I'm gonna gut this guy and we're gonna clean it and we're gonna cook him up real quick right here by the fire. We got our fish all cleaned out. Now we are gonna cook them over the fire here real quick. Okay. I've only done this a few times out on the river. So I'm no expert when it comes to cooking a fish over an open flame. But we're gonna make do here with what we can. So first off, I sharpened a stick, the main stick that's going to hold it, and then I'm going to do about 2 of these little guys that are going to be what holds the fish onto that stick without it falling off or sliding around. So I like to sharpen the ends, it makes it a little easier.
Dad, can you make me a stick?
Alright guys, it's hard for you guys to see, but the sticks in the middle just help hold the fish so he doesn't fall off. So all right, Luca, show us what you got. Okay, so here we have our brown trout cooking over the fire, and we still got a couple rods in the water, haven't got a single bite. So we're gonna give this guy about 20 minutes and then we should be able to have a nice warm brown trout right by the river. Well, you guys, the fishing really died down and we really need to start getting out of here. So we're gonna finish cooking this fish. It's just about ready. Then we're gonna eat it, and then we're gonna try and head on home. So we're gonna finish cooking this and see what happens. All right, you guys, the fish is a little crispy, but it is done. So we're gonna take a few bites. I'm gonna take a picture real quick of Luca eating the fish, and then we'll take a few bites of it. Okay, it is very hot, so come stand over here. All right, you guys, here's taste test of the fish. Just tastes like a good campfire fish. Nothing much to it. Not a lot of meat on this guy, but it is tasty. Careful, it's kinda hot. Like it? Well, you guys, we're gonna finish eating up this fish. Then we gotta get home. Let's look at this fish. I don't know how well the camera does it, but just nice chunks of meat right there. The bone and the skin kind of peels right off. You're left with just a nice chunk of meat. Get this stuff
Wait, why?
because it doesn't have any bones in it. All right, you guys, we're gonna start heading out here. I'm gonna let Luca finish up this fish, and then we are gonna boogie home. Careful, there might be bones in there. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos weekly. Thanks for watching.